Hi everybody. Been a while. Thought I'd do a thoughtful Thursday. Looking a bit like a scarecrow this morning, but it is what it is. So I was thinking today on my walk about kindness and about how you give kindness to people and you don't even know you've done it. It's been my birthday recently, as you all know, because I bore you senseless about it. But people have been so generous in their gifts, spa dates, lunches, afternoon teas, just, here's some money, go and buy yourself something you want, kind of thing. It's been just really, I've been a bit tearful, to be quite honest with you, because I find it really, I don't know, it's just when people are really generous, you get a bit embarrassed, maybe, I don't know. But, people wouldn't do that if they didn't think of you in a high sort of way or a friendly sort of way and want to show that. And I'm very conscious that I'm not as generous with things. So, I'll remember possibly with a card on a birthday and things like that. And I do try to be, to get something I think that would really surprise people, or, it's their kind of thing. But I'm always scrimping and saving. So when I don't feel as generous as other people. But I was told the other day, when I mentioned this, someone said, but you don't understand how generous and kind you are in how you deal with people and how you come across, and it's interesting that I found that quite moving. And I thought of me being a Christian. I thought of the time when I think Jesus met the disciples on the Emmaus Road, and they didn't recognise him until they sat down, had a meal, and he broke bread with them, and they realised who he was. And I think it's that time in the Bible. So if you know your Bible better than me, do tell me and put me right. But the disciples say, how do we know when we're doing the right thing, or how do we know we're doing things the right way for you? And how you've taught us. And he says, if you meet the prisoner and you treat the prisoner well, I'm the prisoner. If you meet the stranger in the street who has fallen over and you pick them up and you help them, the stranger is me. You find that by helping people just naturally as part of you're that kind of person, I think you're giving and being kind in a different way. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Bit confused this morning. Bit like the weather, totally confused. But yeah, I just thought how, I've been in situations where I've been really hurt, and before I would fight back and go, hang on a minute, that's not fair. And then I would be the person who was turning the other person into a victim, and it was just like I feel like I'm hard done by and stupid things like that. But what I've learned from my experiences is actually when you feel someone's being unkind to you, or reacting in a way to something you've done or said, that's their reaction, that's their interpretation. I'm happy to hear people if I've been really wrong, and I will apologise. I'll be the first one to apologise. But I would rather walk away and just forget it if I feel hurt. So I won't react in the way that I used to. Not as much anyway. Probably still do a bit, but not as much. So when people give kindness, you want to react to that and you want to be grateful. And it's difficult, isn't it? You don't, if someone's really nice to you or does something just completely just amazingly helpful, and you just want to say thank you to them. You know, if I'm kind to you, it's because I mean it, and it's part of my nature. I don't need to be thanked. I need to be told if I've done something wrong, because I can try to right it. But what I won't do is I won't react to bad behaviour anymore. Kindness is key. And I think people should open their eyes more and close their mouths more, if you know what I mean. To open your eyes, open your ears, hear, see, but react in the right way. And sometimes, and most of the time, it's not by opening your mouth and screaming back or whatever. But if you've been hurt, but if someone's been kind, yeah, it's you need to interact and be kind back. So, thought today is about kindness and generosity and how that comes about, whether it's physical, mental, or naturally. Have a good day.